The date, June 1909. The place, inside Bartell's Owl Drugstore on 2nd Avenue, just north of Yesler Way. The milieu, a lovely evening. The following vignette is imagined, but the historical details are factual. The proprietor arranges a display in his shop window. The entry bell jingles. In walks a well-dressed customer. George Bartell, isn't it? Lyman Cornelius Smith. As I live and breathe, let me guess, you're here for the Alaska-Yukon Pacific Exposition. Indeed. All the way from Syracuse in upstate New York, and well worth the trip. Seattle has surely proven her mettle with this magnificent World's Fair. So what can I do for you, Elsie? Liver pills? Trusses? Our new syrup of hippophosphates is a fine picker-upper. I have news, George. I'll be turning 60 next year. I'm no Carnegie, but I've done all right. Can't hardly go wrong manufacturing shotguns and typewriters, Elsie. The truth is, I'm inclined to erect something special right here on this spot. Make my mark. Well, mighty kind of you to give me notice personally. Oh, you've been here, 10 years? 11, after my year in the Yukon in 98. I didn't pan out, eh? Yeah. I was thinking 18 stories tall, but my son Burns wants to go higher. Just opened my 4th drugstore, Elsie. I say, go big or go home. Which is why I asked my architects, the Gaggins brothers, to up the ante. How's 42 stories sound? Whew. Tallest building west of the Mississippi. Steel-framed, white terracotta. My initials carved on every floor. The bell jingles again. In walks a man in a butcher's apron. He offers a package. 2 pounds of nice fresh cod for you, George. Just what the doctor ordered. Elsie, this is Nassim Al-Hadif. Runs the Palace Market next door. Sold Mr. Smith oysters a few years back when I first signed the lease. Are rumors true? You will tickle the sky? Scrape the clouds, Nassim. And how's family life? My brothers are working for me now. All here from the Isle of Rhodes. My English is still not so good, but getting better. Yet again the bell jingles. In walk a man and boy of 4 or 5. Got anything for an upset tummy? My boy ate too much cotton candy at the fair. Seltzer, maybe? Huh. Say thank you, Ivar. In our first then photo, a gaggle of storefronts anchors this view facing east of the busy northeast corner of 2nd and Yesler in 1908. The businesses are, from left, Babcock's Cafe and Grill, Alexander Gandolfo's Grocery featuring butter, Bartell's Owl Drugstore, open day and night, Nassim Al-Hadif's Palace Market, later Palace Fish and Oyster. Likely an Al-Hadif stands in the shop's meat-arched entry, and Joe Dizzard's cigar store. All but the cafe moved to nearby locations after being demolished. In our second then photo, from left, George H. Bartell Sr. founded the nation's oldest family-owned drugstore until it sailed to Rite Aid last October. Elsie Smith died at the age of 60, 4 years before his namesake building was completed. Nassim Al-Hadif was patriarch to another Northwest business and racetrack dynasty, besides helping to establish the largest community of Sephardic Jews outside of New York City. Future maritime restaurateur Ivar Haglund, seen in the lap of Father Johann, purchased the Smith Tower for $1.8 million in 1976, famously adorning it with a fish windsock. Today, Elsie Smith's namesake building claims a dubious 42 stories on a bronze plaque besides its entrance, although the most generous observer might count 38 stories. Originally tarred as ungainly, a giraffe, sniffed one critic, steel-framed and clad in white terracotta, it stands today as a beloved Seattle landmark.